We're going to test the moisture on this hard maple, sugar maple here, rock maple. Got the moisture meter here. I say it's 22.
You're close.
I'm a little bit off. It's
just a little bit.
20.7.
That's pretty close.
But if you put your hand on it, you can feel the moisture.
Trying to figure out how we're going to do a quickie greenhouse. We got a lot of seedlings that are coming up that we need to figure a place for it. So we got some rebar,
2 foot long.
2 foot long, that we had to cut with a hacksaw that we had. So we're going to pound that in.
More?
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, that should be good. So initially we're going to put a 10-footer because we were under the impression you can get a 20-foot piece of pipe. And every place you went, they said 10s, that's it, right?
Yep, no 20s anywhere.
Okay, that doesn't make sense, but okay, so we're going to start with a 10 here and see.
YouTube told us 20.
Yeah, maybe it's just Ohio, I don't know, but we're going to do a 10 here and see what it looks like.
No, we're not. We can't get the coupler apart.
We'll get it apart. All right, so with the rebar in, we're just getting a 10-foot pole in. We're trying to.
We want to go over the window.
We want to try to get it so we could actually access the greenhouse with the window. You gonna need help getting that? You gotta lean on it. There you go. A little bit more. Give it the JB muscle. And that's perfect for you. I think we can put a bunch of plants there. You can crawl in every day. Yes, I'm pretty sure Sandy's not going to go for that.
It's going to be 10 feet long, so you're going to climb.
You got a belly crawl for 10 foot.
And looking out the window, you'll see the top of this thing.
Yeah, that's right. And see, the plants are in there growing nicely, nice in their little habitat, but we need to start getting them outside. So what we came up with is we had a little coupler, so we're going to try to see what it looks like once we add the coupler.
We got a coupler, so.
Yeah. Now it should be, oh, you're so strong, you just pulled the rebar right out of the ground. Well, that was a good tight fit. So we're hoping that it at least gets above the window, right?
You guys give me a hand. It's not going in.
It's a little stubborn.
That's not it at all, is it?
It's hard to tell. That's why the primer and the glue makes it slide in a lot easier. All right, so we got 20 foot now. We'll see how it's going to work out. It's not as easy as it looks, huh? Here. How about a helping hand? There we go. So it's always flush. I forgot to take into account that there is a little bit of a slope here too. So we'll see if this connection is going to hold and what it looks like. All right. Well, we are not above the window, but at least we are.
We can see out the window.
Yeah, and still. Yeah, and it's a good, because I'm 6 foot. What do we got? A couple feet?
2.5.
Wow. Okay.
And the plastic will be pushing down on that connector.
Okay.
So that'll help push it together.
And then strength, yeah. And so we were thinking maybe if this is what we're gonna end up doing, we'll put some T's
Put
for
a
the
T
con-
instead of the
just a straight line, yeah. And then use that.
Not a T, but a flow through. What would that be called? A T for the first one, but then
Oh yeah,
next
after
one-
that.
next one will be a flow through.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know what do you call those? You'd have to have things on both sides. Yeah.
Four-sided.
Four-sided thing. The four-sided thing. And someone's in the window laughing at
We'll
us.
have to get those up at the plumbing shop.
Is that better, huh? So we do have a big piece of plastic. We haven't opened it up yet, but
Used.
yeah, used. So we'll see if it's gonna work. But if so, that helps with cost.
Now this will work.
I think so. So here's a rebar. We're just cutting. I don't have any grinder or anything, so we're just using a hacksaw for now.
It takes a while with a hacksaw. It's not easy. Well, I made a deal with the local pallet shop to get 6 bundles of this stuff, and he delivered 3 back before Christmas, and we put that all inside, and I've cleaned most of it up, or a lot of it up. So I went back and I said, okay, I'm ready for the other 3 bundles. Oh, JB, they're gone. So he looked around. I said to him, I said, Daniel, I can make something out of anything. Just give me something. And he said, well, what about this bundle? And this is all either rock maple or soft maple. There's a few sticks of beech in here, but almost every stick is, it's hard to tell when it's dry on the outside like this, but this is all maple. I cut up one thing of beech for stickers. Come in here and I'll show you the stickers.
Would you have any estimate of how many board feet all that whole pile is? Would you have any estimate of how many board feet that whole stack is?
800,
Wow.
thereabouts. These are stickers. I cut them 3/4 of an inch so that there will be, you see, this is the side, the rough side, but this is the side that I cut just tonight. And I got 2 sides here of clean wood. And
why is that important?
this is rock maple, this one.
Well, why is it important that there's clean wood that the wood sits on?
Any dirt that you put up against it while it's drying is going to make a mark on it.
Okay.
Now we're going to be drying this unplaned, so marks will be planed off. But you want to keep your wood as good as possible at every step.
Yeah.
And putting clean wood to the wood just keeps it that much cleaner. And also it gives you an exact measurement. I got the table saw set up for 3/4 of an inch. And what we got for thickness varies some. It's supposed to be 1 inch, but there's some that's thinner and there's some that's thicker. But all of these stickers that I got one dimension that's 3/4 of an inch. And that's enough to allow airflow. When we stack it, we'll make sure that there's air circulating all the way around the board. Nothing will be touching each other. And stickers, and I've got that little heater right there that can be blown into the bundle once we get it stuck. And be undercover here in the Quonset hut. We're not going to use a lot of heat. And once we put a meter to it, and we found it was
20.8?
20.8.
Yeah, you
Okay.
kind of guessed it was like 21 or 22, but yeah.
Right,
Yep.
that's right. Yeah, it was a high 20. And we need 8, so we could live with 9. But 8% is what we're looking for. And I'm thinking 3 months. We'll, with the heater blowing on it, and under the Quonset hut, I think 3 months, that stack out there will be dry.
Perfect. Oh, it's just full of sawdust as you're done?
Well, you won't see.
But,
But
it tripped? Yeah, it tripped again.
where do you clean it out?
What is this here? That's nothing. Okay, that's just, I just put my finger in there. I don't know. I hate to think you'd have
This
to,
needs to be cleaned out somehow.
yeah, I wonder if there's something that we're missing.
I looked at it.
Yeah.
It's bolted onto here, so you can't.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Interesting. Wow, I don't know.
Does anybody on YouTube know how you clean out underneath the saw? This little.
Well, you got a nice pile there, but it still is accumulated enough to.
It's filled up the insides of it.
Yeah, you cut so much, yeah.